Dear friends, in this week's Torah portion, we read the book of Exodus, chapter 18. The next day, Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood over Moses from the morning until the evening. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, saw everything that he, Moses, was doing with the people, and he said, "What is it that you are doing with the people? Why are you sitting by yourself, and all the people stand over you from morning until evening?" Moses replied, "It is because the people come to me and to seek God." Jethro responded, "It is not a good thing that you are doing. You will wither away, both you and the people, as the matter is too arduous for you alone." And Jethro gives this final piece of advice: "You shall appoint representatives and share the burden of the community." All too often, we feel overwhelmed by the task of a community. And Jethro's advice is very simple: share. Don't do it by yourself. You will soon burn out. This story raises an important question. What makes a community successful? It is not coincidence for me that this parasha comes at the end of my sabbatical. Among other things, I've been thinking a lot about the notion of success for a community and how we can assess it. So allow me to share with you some of my thoughts. First, the other people. A community is a group of people who come together for a certain purpose, who agree to interweave parts of their lives for something larger than themselves. These people bring into the community their own life experience, their family dynamics, their hopes, their expectations. Together, they create a unique message that is either appealing or repulsive to the outside world. It all depends on the people. When I applied to become a rabbi almost 4 years ago now, I immediately sensed a very positive dynamic at KLS. And I think it is a tribute to KLS founding members, what they brought into the community on a personal level, and also to the successive rabbis that enabled this positiveness to flourish. And of course, you, all the members who played along, who accepted this dynamic. During the Rabbi's Roadshow, when I asked people, "What do you like about KLS?" they often replied, "Inclusivity, openness, and warmth." That's real, and that's so precious. Second comes the leadership. Moses' first model of controlling everything led to his burnout. One person cannot hold everything. And the lesson taught by Jethro is very simple: it's collaboration. Share the task, share the burden. And we know that hierarchical institutions function as long as the leader is strong. Once he or she fades away for any reason, the whole system collapses. More and more institutions, businesses, and communities adopt a more collaborative model where people bring their skills and make them available to all. Once again, this is the model we promote at KLS. The chair, the deputy chair, council members, or the rabbis cannot do everything. One person doesn't hold all the keys, and there is so much added value in brainstorming and putting ideas together. Of course, nothing is perfect in this world, and we would really welcome more volunteers at KLS, as I said it quite often. But we already have a good team of machers, which only waits to be accompanied with by more people. Finally, the message or the core values of a community. It is not enough to be together to enjoy our own company if there is no underlying goal. A group of people without a purpose will eventually wither. We are part of a larger family, liberal Judaism, that doesn't shy away from questioning our tradition. In essence, Judaism is progressive and evolutive. Liberal Jews are explorers. We tend to push boundaries, to reflect on the changes in the society, and to adapt. We welcome anyone with good intent who wants to join us. And we work together to create a meaningful Jewish life. The risk, of course, is to dilute it into a mishmash that wouldn't look very Jewish in the end. This is why our tradition is a beacon in our lives. We study it, we cherish it, and it informs our decisions. Our Judaism is process Judaism. After a year or so of online services and activities, we need now to think about where we want to go. And I think there are two key words for the future: creativity and participation. In the coming month, we will rethink our services and festivals in order to make them meaningful, accessible, and exciting. More people will be involved in the process, whether by leading services, adding more music, or writing new prayers, poetry, and bringing their own text. So watch this space. We will ask you to join this new project of being more creative for KLS. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Shabbat after 5, 6 weeks now. Come along to support of Beiteinu on Shabbat morning. They will lead the service. And for the other activities, please scroll down the newsletter to see what we are offering to you. Have a great week ahead. God bless.